Boys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing another conquest guide. Today we're going to be looking at how to do target practice with a low gear new Bad Batch squad. Really the only person we're using on the Bad Batch squad is new Omega. You'll see I have no Zetas on any of her Zetas. I do have her Omegas on, but it's not really doing anything, so you really don't need the Omegas either. But none of her Zetas are on. No Kairos have been invested into her, so we've taken her up to gear 9 with all the gear we can, but really you can do this with even lower gear Omega. She's really not going to take any hits here. If you were actually cared more and you had an even lower gear, you could also give her better mods and actually mod her for survivability, but I kind of just had whatever mods on her. My Bad Batch is also just Lightspeed bundle, no Zetas, really mid mods on this team. I mean, you can see right here, we're not doing anything crazy. What we are doing to make up for having bad mods is we're going to use a few consumables. Mainly just anything to help us take more turns and to be as survivable as possible. So here we're running this 40% evasion. I think a speed one here would be even better if you had it, but anything to just help your guys survive and give them a little extra speed. Here we're doing 110% max health. Again, anything to just help your guys survive a bit. And for the attack, we're doing protection up on receiving a critical hit. This one's really good. If you can get one of these, or if you have one, use this for this feat. If you don't have this, that's totally fine. Something like an over-prepared or a deployable cooling system could be really good. Would probably help you get this even faster. Or just anything to help you take more turns or survive more. I think I'm going to do this in 2 battles. I think you could probably do it in 1 if you kind of prep beforehand. My first battle, I left on Ruthless Debilitation, and the Geos kind of started to die a bit, and so it was kind of throwing me off a bit. Spoiler alert, we're going to do this on Geos. So here's the data test I'm running. Voluntary Vanguard, this is a must-have in order to get this to work, I think. Quickening, just again, to make more turns happen. Protection Shield, again, this one is really going to help us out. So if you have a Protection Shield or 2, throw them on. Fortified, again, more turns and more defense. Very good. Quickening, Vitality, Quickening. So those are the data tests running, the consumables running, and the team are running. Now let's hop into the battle and talk about strategy. Strategy is going to be hit battle, go up to the top left, hit this little button, and then hit basic. That is the extent of the strategy. You're going to see that as soon as we start attacking the same the same enemy that we attacked on the last turn, we're just going to start getting target practice here. So you're going to see us stack a bunch of target practice. Now, rather than making you sit here and listen to me talk for 5 minutes, I'm going to fast forward through the battle and we'll get to the end and we'll see how many we got. We were at 250 before. Let's see where we end. All right, so I did actually have to intervene here. This is probably a good time to talk about the only real strategy to this other than hitting auto basic. If the Genoshape Brute Alpha actually ends up dying, which you might have seen there that he did, you're going to want to make sure that they start to target anyone but, or sorry, if the Brute dies, not the Alpha. If the Brute dies, you're going to want to make sure you target somebody other than the Alpha. It really doesn't matter who you target, but just get the target onto somebody else. It went onto Sunfac there, which is fine. And you just want to make sure that you can basically target somebody else until the Brute can come back up. Now, my Wrecker is going to die here. We're a minute and 20 seconds in or whatever, so we should be fine. You saw we got up to 30 something already. So even if your Wrecker dies, you should get plenty in the battle, even if you don't succeed. Now, I think we're gonna possibly die here. I don't know why Omega's not dying. It's probably something in her kit that I'm not aware of. But we already got over 150 in this battle. Actually, we've got 15 more on everybody, so that's another... Yeah, we've gotten over 200 already in this battle, so we've gotten what we needed for this battle. If you have a worse modded Wrecker, you might have to do this 3 or 4 times. If you have a better modded Wrecker, you might be able to get it done in just 1 battle. But this is literally just a strategy. Auto basic, and then only thing you got to kind of watch for, you do want to watch it, is just to make sure that when the Brute dies, they don't go and target the Alpha right away, because otherwise the Brute can't come back, and the Brute is the best target to just keep auto basicing on. So, yeah. And you'll see, even if we lose here, you get all of your stacks regardless of whether you win or lose, so it really doesn't matter. So we're just going to let it auto basic all the way until the very end, and Omega stays alive. I really don't know the Bad Batch 2 kit, I'll be honest. Now she dies. But, and I think that it's on her uniques. I don't think I'm going to be getting any more stacks. Oh no, it's on her lead, so never mind. I can continue to get stacks even if she dies. So, even if your Omega dies, you can still get the stacks. So if you have a really low gear Omega, as long as she has her leadership and has that level to the leadership, you should be able to find. And so we got defeated, but you'll see here, we completed the feat. So, pretty simple guide. Hopefully that helps you guys. I was originally going to skip this, and now I'm going to be able to do it. So that's an extra 10 key cards I can not worry about somewhere else. So, cool. All right. Love you guys. Take care and peace.